Hello, dear water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This reading is for you. It's a tarot reading that I've done. I have a little bit of channeling done as well. And I'm going to also include a little bit of astrology, and it's for the month of June 2023. Now, as we know, Pisces, Saturn is in the sign of Pisces, and it's affecting Pisces, your first house. So it's time to get real, have real grounding expectations. It's not a time to jump ship into the dream world. It's time to really, really get real, or it will force you to accept a responsibility in order for you to grow and mature. Or if you're already ready for the next step, then this is a great time to achieve that. Solidify your plans, your actions, or new lifestyle changes that you're going to be implementing into your life from the first to the 3 years of your life. For Scorpio, Saturn will be sitting in your fifth house. So whether you will be forced to accept a responsibility in with the themes of parenthood, or you might become a parent yourself. I had made a prediction with Scorpio that also Jupiter in Taurus is sitting in your seventh house right now. There's a high possibility of you to meet a long-term partner, get engaged, solidify a relationship, and it's also time to really get real about your passions, Scorpio, about the way you express yourself. And if you've been wanting to change jobs or do something completely different, it's really time to get real about what you want to do. And what do you want to do with your free time, and what do you want to do with your creativity? Because Scorpios, I feel like you have a lot of creativity that you haven't used properly, or if you have been using, maybe it's really time to get a bit real with what's going on here. um, and definitely for Scorpios, that could be a lot of themes of parenthood, and there could be some, some limitation that comes with that. For example, just don't let thing, responsibility take away the fun in your life. And I'm not saying not settle down, but I'm saying that sometimes, we have to kind of let life flow. Okay, for cancers, it's going to happen in the ninth house, and it's in the house of really it's really going to solidify your core beliefs. You're going to venture deeply into a spirituality, solidify what you believe in, solidify your philosophy, and ultimately the belief that really might take a huge turn into your life. It's definitely enhancing going back to education, going back to college, getting a master's degree, like really upskilling yourself in the way that you've always wanted to. There's going to be a lot of connection with foreign lands and foreigners, whether you're looking to expand your business into a foreign land, or you're looking to travel alone, or you're looking to go on a spiritual retreat by yourself. This is now an excellent time. And obviously for Pisces, there's going to have to be a lot of restructuring regarding your personalities, and as I said, your goals. And as I mentioned, there could be a situation where you're forced to take responsibility, or you're already ready to venture into this like new, real, solidified person. And definitely keeping very grounded and keeping very realistic about your expectations to other people and the expectations you have towards yourself. Now, let's move on to the tarot reading and see what the cards say. So, going with the tarot cards, I have drawn three tarot cards. The first card is the card of strength. And this card I actually really like it. It's connected to our solar plexus, it's connected to our inner strength. It's inviting us to really build up our self-esteem. Whether something happened in the recent months, and I'm talking about sometimes when Mars was retrograde in Gemini, especially for Pisces or those who have planets in Pisces, and it was squaring those planets, or it was squaring a particular angle in your natal chart. Something happened that really knocked off your self esteem, your confidence. And I'm talking about any time between November 2022 to March 2023. So something happened, might have knocked off that confidence. It's like I see the solar plexus has been shattered. not shattered, because you can't shatter a chakra, but it's been emptied, like someone really has sucked your energy dry and has shattered your self-esteem, your confidence, where now you're like, you're not confident enough or you're not brave enough to start something. But I'm telling you, you hold that power. The power within you, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, is huge. As much as people look at you and they think you're good for nothing, they think you're so fragile they can break you, you have, remember that within you, you have a sea of emotions, something that a lot of people don't have. You have a deep sea of strong emotions, and this sea can flood or can destroy everything in their way. And I'm not saying you have to destroy everything in your way, but use that energy productively to gain what you want, that energy of water. Um, it's definitely a great time to build our self-esteem. Talking about me too, because I'm a Cancer myself. It's time. It's almost like the when we look at the card of the Strength, we see a woman taming a lion. I think this is a lion. Yes, it's a lion. So it's taming a lion. It's really like it's time. If you have had a relationships that was really draining your energy, now this card is like, well, it's time to tame the lion. It's time to take your energy back, take your self-esteem back. Basically, like, I'm hearing, this is gonna come across as a bit, maybe insensitive what I'm gonna say, but I'm like, get a grip. Like, honestly, get a grip, because you got the power. You got it all you have to do is really start. And I'm getting here that this self-esteem is going to be rebuilt in the next month, in the month of June. You're going to get all of your confidence back, but I'm hearing now that it's really important that you please keep the boundaries intact, not to be too closed off. Obviously, be normal, don't be antisocial or whatever, but just really, really be careful who you let into your energy. And if you feel like, after a prolonged amount of time hanging out with someone or being with someone, you feel absolutely tired and drained, and you have all these dark thoughts or waves of sadness, because we are emotional sponges. We pick up on everything, whether you like it or not. um, it's a telltale sign that there's something wrong, and that you have to not remove this person from your life, but you need to distance yourself, so it's healthy for that other person and it's healthy for you too. Not overdo anything. I believe in balance. The second card that I have here is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands promotes anything to do with, I see foreign lands. There's a person holding the Three of Wands and looking into the distance, possibly in another foreign land, in a land far beyond the horizon. So you have a need, once you build this self confidence, and you will. Um, Once this solar plexus been healed, if you want to wear more yellow, if you want to paint your nails yellow or orange, you want to wear more yellow or orange colors, you want to meditate with the energy of the sun and really heal your solar plexus, so the strength card can be incorporated into your aura. Then I see an area of expansion. I see, you're planning to travel, you want to go somewhere, you're looking where to go next, and you feel like you're pulled off towards another foreign land, especially for Cancers. For example, Saturn is going to be in your ninth house. So for Cancers, definitely they could be moving abroad right now, or they could be traveling, or if you're looking to get a gap here and travel for a year or something like that, this is now very beneficial for your own personal core belief system, for your own spirituality, rebuilding your philosophy, or the thoughts about the world as you know it. Now, this is a very good, for all three signs, this is a very good card of wanting your own, wanting to take back your freedom and wanting to experience adventure. As I said, this card could indicate a lot of traveling. If you're planning to go on a travel, even by yourself, just to kind of get to know yourself again, this is a great card to do so. Again, self beliefs, self confidence. Again, this card is a telltale sign for those themes of confidence and self esteem. It's almost like I don't know what situation you've been involved with, but it's showing off as very strong. Um, that it's like you lost the sense of fun. You know, you lost. There was something happening in your life where you felt like you couldn't get a break. You know, you couldn't get some fun or some, you know, entertainment, or just be yourself. It's very important that we can be ourselves. And it's important that you have to give yourself a break. You need to have a little bit of fun. And now it's like, I don't that's the thing, I don't particularly see a relationship with someone, especially maybe with Scorpios. I do see them settling down and meeting a soulmate. But for Pisces and Cancer, it's like more, you need to really be single for a while to really understand your wants, your needs. You need to understand who you are and what you want from another partner, because the whole point of being with someone is so we can share. Like, it's a two-way street, not a one-way street. This is why it's very important for you to learn who you are and get really, really, truly get to know yourself. The best way to do it would be very beneficiary for you right now is to be alone, to be single for a while, discover what you want, and then come back when you're ready to date. But really have fun and really, really make sure that no one takes you for granted ever again, and to not allow anyone else to shatter that confidence that you have been working so hard to rebuild. Now, what's also showing me here, there might be like a short fling or a romance that happens when you travel or when you go on holidays. And when it comes to business ventures or money, there's a lot of plans that you have ahead. It might involve a business trip or like trading abroad with different countries or with people from different countries. There's a lot of focus and talks with foreigners. There's a lot of focus on our creative hobbies as well. And if we want to expand that creativity overseas, now this is an excellent time to do so. On the negative note, there with the then I pull the 10 of Wands. And it's extremely important that in all these pursuits and all of these ideas and things we want to do and achieve, and we feel really confident right now, and we're rebuilding ourselves, we're having fun, that we don't put a lot on our backs. We have to make sure that we don't go through a burnout. That we have to focus. If you can pick two or three things, or even one thing that you really like, and just focus on it. I really like exercising, and I'm focusing on exercise right now. I'm not saying this for me. I don't particularly like exercise, but I force myself to do it because it's a good thing for your body, your muscles, your hormones, everything else. For example, if you like, I don't know. If you like scuba diving, just keep to it. Just do it, but don't put too many things at once, because there's a tendency to get overstressed and burdened, and to just not being able to carry everything out because of how many goals you've set ahead of yourself. Saturn is really inviting you to keep extremely realistic right now. So realistic expectations, realistic plans that can actually come true easily, not something that, I don't know, for example, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna give an example. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be famous overnight. So don't expect results to happen overnight. Sometimes it takes time, and it's okay to wait. And sometimes success comes after the age of 35. Sometimes things don't happen right away, and that's fine. You just cannot allow yourself to have to not have that confidence that you deserve to have. And you also have to let things be a bit spontaneous. You feel like, all the fun was gone the last couple of years, and you weren't able to enjoy things you were enjoying them before. Now this is a good time to really kind of let life, and I'm hearing here, like, just just focus on yourself and let life flow and give you the fruits, that have been there waiting for you. And you just have to kind of relax and just, yes, have realistic expectation, but just let life flow. Don't force anything, because everything is coming at their own time. It's very, 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 very important to work on yourself right now and have your priorities straight. And this is the way that you're going to achieve success. if you're in a relationship right now, I feel like this relationship might be overburdening you. It could be stressing you out. It could be causing a lot of feelings of resentment, of frustration, because maybe it isn't moving the way you wanted it to move. Sometimes there's a few reasons why this happens. Sometimes it's because we're meant to wait and things aren't meant to happen right now with this person. But sometimes it's the fact that this person just isn't for you. And the universe is not going to allow you to move on unless the universe feels, yes, this is the right person for you. And sometimes if you force that connection, it's going to be 10 times worse, and god forbid you get married, you have kids, and then you divorce a year or two after. So if something isn't happening, even though you want it to happen, there is generally a reason why this is happening. So just be careful to not have your partner or a relationship or a love situation stress you out. It's time to have a little bit of fun. It's time to slightly don't take life as seriously as we may be used to. And I'm talking about connection to other people, or like flings and relationships, and because that can be very stressing sometimes, as much as it can be beautiful. We still have to compromise to another person. What I'm saying is the focus on the self, on yourself, is very important right now. um, to basically rebuild, if you've been shattered, rebuild your personality from scratch. And that is the emphasis on this month of June, and the emphasis on Saturn, and the emphasis with these cards is a little less focus on the outside relationships, a little bit more focus on yourself and your emotions, and everything will be well. This is going to be a very productive month. Definitely, as I said, as I repeat myself so many times, focus on yourself, and everything else will come when the time is right. But just enjoy, because it's a good time to enjoy and work hard, because whatever you have sown at the beginning of the Saturn in Pisces energy activation, now this beautiful, um it's like a seed, is like beautiful seed growing out, and it's expanding and expanding your horizons, as we can see from the 3 of Wands. So this is all for the water elements, and I hope you like it.